Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Black Dragon Tavern. I'm your host, Dante.
And I'm your host, Deacon.
And here we are on episode 27. Deacon, I
Yeah.
feel weird. Look, you're kind of sitting behind me now.
Yeah,
Maybe
well,
I've got my chair up a little higher, further here. There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, yeah.
All right. It's all good. Well, thanks for tuning in, everybody. And this week is a special weekend.
Yes.
This is Piehole Con.
Yeah.
And if you didn't see any of our promos online on Facebook or Twitter or Discord or anything,
we couldn't make it to... No.
Yeah.
We couldn't make it to Gamehole Con. Sad as that is to say. We not going this year. We didn't go last year. It's very sad. Hopefully next year,
Yeah.
soon
Well, I mean, we could have gone, but we chose not to go.
Yeah.
So, and because we weren't making it to Gamehole Con, we said, screw it, we're going to do our own con. We're going to do Piehole Con.
Yeah.
So, see if I can do this real quick. We're gonna whip the camera on here. So we got like 3 tasty pies here. We got a pecan pie, we got an apple pie, and then we've got a pumpkin pie there. And on the end of that is like Dickens chicken pot pie. Boy, that's a tongue twister. Say that 3 times fast. And
chicken pot pie, chicken pot pie.
no,
chicken
Deacon's
pot
chicken pot
pie.
pie.
Oh, Deacon's chicken pot pie, Deacon's chicken pot pie, Deacon's chicken pot pie. Easy.
Oh yeah, easy for you. Yeah,
Yeah,
you're not
very
drunk.
easy.
Oh, wait, no, neither am I. What am I saying?
Yeah.
Anyway, so Deacon, I figured, look, I didn't do show notes this week, which I know you're probably happy about. I have lists of
Yay, no 67 long book
right,
lists.
75,000 books that
Yeah.
are coming out in November and any of that stuff, and it feels kind of weird. So we're gonna totally freewheel it this weekend. But what I thought we could talk about is like Gamehole Con, because that's
Yeah.
kind of exciting, and like you said, I really do miss it that we haven't been able to go there for the last couple of years because of
Yeah.
COVID. And now that even in the county that we live in, they have the mask ordinance where you're required to wear masks and still, try to socially distance as much as you possibly can. I think that's still in place.
The masks are for sure. I don't know about the social distancing.
Okay,
aspect of it.
maybe not. I don't know.
And they're doing good this year with the mask mandate at the con and requiring proof of vaccination
Yeah.
at the con. But still, it's like
Yeah, I really
That's just
wonder
one of
like
those-
how much pushback they got on that, and I'm not, I don't want to be like a Debbie Downer or like a negative newsmonger, but like I'd be really curious to know like how many people showed up at the con and sort of pushed back on that. I would hope none, because
yeah,
Alex and company have been super fantastic about telling everybody all the way along, all year long, since last year, we're going to go by whatever the county health mandates are, and we're also going to
Yeah.
have our own, on top of that. So, and if you're feeling sick, if you're feeling any symptoms at all, don't come to the con.
yeah.
Don't be a plague bearer. This isn't 40K real life. So, speaking of Alex, I would be remiss if I didn't say super huge thank you and shout out to Alex Kammer,
Yep.
founder and
The
organizer
Gamehole.
of Gamehole Con, named after
Yeah,
his
the
own
Gamehole
game
Con
hall and his special game room. Big, super huge thank you to him for letting us use the official Gamehole
Yeah.
logo and taking it and soiling it like
Yeah.
very gently, and
Yep.
putting pie over top of games so we could have the official Piehole Con logo.
Yes.
It's all in good satire. So, but anyway, so I was really torn, and I had talked about this a couple episodes back, like, well, really all through the year. I talked about how I was torn
Yeah.
about it and really wanted to go, and ultimately we didn't.
Well,
If everything's okay next year, we'll do next year.
Yeah.
I guess it all
and I'm
depends on.
hoping. I don't know what you were thinking for next year, but I'm hoping personally that next year, if we go, I want to go as an attendee as
Rather than
opposed
a vendor?
To, yeah, because I think it's cool. The last few years we've been doing vending there, and it would be cool to do that again because that's a really fun experience. But at the same time, we've missed these last 2 years, and even before then, when we could still go to cons, when everything was normal, we hadn't gone to any as just attendees in so long.
Right.
And
Where we just actually get to walk
Yeah.
around and play games and
just
shop.
and just hang out, It's been like, the whole time. I mean, I wouldn't say the whole time because we've gotten to do some pretty cool stuff there the last few years, like True Dungeon and
Oh yeah,
all of
absolutely.
that sort of stuff. I actually think I managed to hit one of the paint and takes there after vending hours, but still at the same time it's like I just I want to go to a con after like all this time in quarantine. I want to be able to go to a con and not have to worry about like selling stuff and doing this. And I just want to be able to sit down and like play a game and have some fun, hang out with people that we know, you know?
Well, I can see how it would be super exciting for you now because you're 18 and like before, after vending hours, you were too young to take to any of the hotel parties or anything, and I kind of missed out on a lot of that stuff too. I'm not saying it's your fault. I totally made the choice.
You're like, I hate this little thing.
I could
stopping me from going to all these wild
foul
parties.
chaos spawn. You must be destroyed. Take you back to your mother. No, but I would bring you home, and I made the choice of like, do I want to trek all the way back down there? And we're not really that far from there without giving up. I don't want to give up our geographical location. But, I could have driven right back over there and been there without missing a beat. But, it was a choice. It was a conscious decision not to do that.
And
because it felt kind of weird. And then plus you got to get up early the next morning and get set up for vending,
Yeah, and I think at that point, if you don't mind me going a bit into your history, I think that point you were still being like pretty, I don't know if tired is the right word, but you were still pretty exhausted from like just being around all day. You know, that was pre-heart
attack. Yep.
And it seemed like that was kind of like dragging you down a bit too. So, or not dragging you down like mood wise, but
stamina wise for sure, and energy wise.
It didn't really seem at that point.
Now we know though. Now we know. Like and then like once they got my ticker all cleared up and put in the arc reactor.
Yeah. Once they put in like the Bluetooth speaker.
Yeah, exactly. With the
LED lights,
Naruto trap beats.
Yeah, I hate that so much.
But so now, like I was saying, it would be different for you because you could probably go to some of these things. You still couldn't drink that anybody, you couldn't buy. That's for sure.
Yeah.
But again, you're with your father and you could drink, and in Wisconsin, you're 18.
And you know what is really cool that I can do now that I'm 18 that I couldn't do the last time we went?
What's that? Not that I'm encouraging you to drink. Just want you to know I'm not trying to raise an alcoholic here.
I can finally, after so long, apply to be a goblin at True Dungeon. Because if you remember... That's
been your dream!
Yeah. If you remember the last time we went there, they were actually taking applications for goblins at True Dungeon while we were there. And I went up and I asked and I said... I was begging them. I was on my knees. I was like, please let me be a goblin. I would like to be a goblin. No, I don't
think you're on your knees. I think you were actually just that short.
Yeah, even better. It just makes me like the perfect goblin. But I was like, what do I have to do to be a goblin? And they're like, well, you have to be 18. Like, you motherfucker. But I can be a goblin now.
If you would have said that, maybe they would have hired you. Like, well, he swears like he's 18. So. I do remember that, but you did that when you were like what? How old were you?
2019.
Was it 2019?
Like,
I thought it was
not like I was
that.
2019 years old. Because at that point, I don't think I'd be a goblin.
2019, they're pretty old for a goblin.
I'd be like an elf or something at that point.
Elf, exactly. But I thought it was before that because I remember telling your mom like.
No, that was the last time we went, and I remember it being the last time we went. So that would have been. Oh my God, that would have been 3 years ago.
3 or 4, yeah.
No, 3. 2019 is 3 years ago.
Yeah, but I would think it was before that. Remember, okay, so we started the business. I started the business in 2016, Geek Foundry. And 2016, did I say?
Yes, you said 2016, okay. I think.
And we vended at Gamehole Con for like 3 years in a row. And 2019 was the last one we could do because nobody knew what was going to happen in 2020 because of COVID, and they wound up canceling it.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure it was the year before that or the first year that you applied because I was so proud of you because you were so young.
I didn't apply. I couldn't apply.
No, but you went and inquired about it. You said, how do I become a goblin? And I remember coming home and telling your mom about that and thinking it was so cool. Like...
That's a hell of a sentence. I remember you going up and saying, "How do I become a goblin?"
Yeah, I was so proud of my son.
Well, actually, the first time was
you were snotling for long enough.
Well, I was gonna say the first time was all the way. Yeah, the first time I applied to be a goblin was like all the way back when I was like however old, when I was like 10 or whatever, and Troop like
At Gen Con at True Dungeon.
Oh no,
maybe
I was
what
gonna
I was thinking of.
gonna say in the Cub Scouts.
Oh, the Cub Scouts. Yeah.
I was gonna earn my Goblin badge.
I think you did earn your Goblin badge.
My cave
officially.
exploration.
Yeah.
My cave exploration and Goblin badge. Yeah.
You were exploring the cave, all right. People are gonna be, ew, he picked his nose on live stream. But so yeah, and to everybody who's out there at Gamehole Con, I hope you're having a blast, motherfuckers.
Yep.
I was like, I showed you the server earlier, the Discord server for Gamehole, and
Ooh, man.
just it blew up, man. It's like it's like packed. There's so many.
It is, yeah. They're doing their online games on there.
Yeah.
In all like 90 channels that they have. For
Yeah,
the
they got a
tables.
Twitch
It's
live
insane.
stream as well, and you can get the link off of the Discord server.
You know what? I don't think.
Oh, excuse me.
You know what I wish they could have set up that I don't think they could set up because they would need way too many accounts or whatever.
What's that?
Is Twitch has or had a thing called squad streaming.
Squad streaming, yeah.
Yeah, where you could basically take 4 of your friends or whatever, and you'd all have to be partnered for that, I think. Or maybe they started it off as partnered only. But I don't think anybody can do it still. I think you have to be at a certain rank, like affiliated or something like that, to be able to do it. But basically, you can have four different Twitch channel streams feeding into one bigger account. So they could have had streams for like a couple different tables, and then have that all feeding into.
And then is it like choosing a channel? You go to the main channel. You go to the main channel, which would be Gamehole Con. Then you can choose which one of the streams you want to.
Choosing a program on TV.
Yeah, that's
it's
cool.
Super cool, and that would be something cool to see.
Yeah.
You know what you could probably do? Not that I'm advocating for using this technology or anything like that, but the entirety of Twitch's source code was leaked, so you could probably make your own platform designed specifically for big conventions like that, so that you could have multiple cams set up from different points around there. Like, here's a cam for this game, here's for that game, here's a cam for this podcast that's being recorded here, like Gaming and BS, and you could have that, and
I think you'd have to have a decent little team of programmers to do that, coders, because you'd want to come up with a really clean UI. You'd want to come up with
which is included in that leak.
But you don't want to get sued for IP infringement. I mean, even though if you change in code,
well, you change a few block names here and a couple
had a couple conversations about that. But anyway, what I was thinking is like, it'd have to be tight, and it would be like susceptible to being cracked because you're getting it from something that was already cracked. So if you're if you're okay with the potential of being hacked, go for it.
Yeah, in order to avoid the cats. In order to avoid like lawsuits or anything, you can't call it Twitch. You probably shouldn't use the colors that Twitch use. So you could call it like Flick.
Convulse.
Like convulse dot something. Oh, here's the thing. Because we don't have any show notes, here's a bit of... I know you're talking about
jitter.
Trivia. Jitter, yeah. Flop. Yeah. I know you're talking about trivia earlier. Here's a bit of trivia.
Spasm. Sorry. It's like, now you got me going. It's like they're just going to keep coming out.
I'm gonna adjust this.
I would leave it like that.
We're peeking up into the red.
Yeah, I know, but we're laughing, and we are sitting a little closer this week than we normally do.
Here's a little bit of trivia.
Or actually, I got the mic closer.
Twitch.tv. You obviously know what Twitch is. That's just a name. What is the .tv part of that? What does that mean?
It's from a foreign country. It's a TLD from a foreign country.
Yes.
And I'm trying to remember. There was Trinidad and Tobago, Taiwan, Taipei. There are
Torquemada?
No, not
Torquemada.
Just
got back from the Auto de Fe.
The Inquis. Can't do it. Can't sing it.
That's why I was saying it.
I know.
Let's face it. You can't talk about anything. Oh, I got a thing to say about that when you're done thinking of this.
I can't think of the name of it right off the top of my head.
It's not one that you would commonly think of. It is from the island nation of Tuvalu.
Tuvalu.
Yep, which
Yep.
is .tv. So anything like I can't actually think of any others that use it off the top of my head, but Twitch.tv or like Hulu.tv. I don't think that's Hulu's thing, but it's, they'd probably use something like that. Tuvalu gets 12% of their entire national income from online platforms that use their .tv thing.
Wow,
So,
that's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's crazy.
So we could write to them. We could ask them for a flag.
Yeah, yep.
And then we'd probably get a complimentary box of
Whatever,
coconuts
yeah.
and cheese and wines or whatever their national product is. That was a great story, by the way.
Yeah.
That was pretty.
I'll
That was
talk
pretty cool.
about that in a minute.
Yeah.
That is I think over a year old at this point.
But yeah, clean UI, clean code, and then like have the channel switcher right in the UI. So like
Yeah.
if you're watching it, you have your choice of which stream you want to like jack into and
Yeah.
watch. That would be really cool. But so yeah, I mean, I guess I was seeing some stuff being posted online on Facebook. There's a general thread in the Discord server, not ours, but the Gamehole one, where people are posting pictures. But I was seeing more stuff pop up on Facebook, and I think a lot of the vendors were putting stuff up on Facebook, and a few attendees that I saw coming through on the general Gamehole stream. So they're still using that.
Yeah,
As a
and that's not
platform.
surprising because I think Discord is well, it's definitely cool and it's really good for having like chat rooms and video calls and voice calls. I think it's and it's probably going to sound a bit ageist, but I think it's a much newer thing. It's a much newer platform. And I mean, it's getting up there at this point. It's from 2015.
No, I get it. I
but
totally get it.
Facebook has been around for shit. I don't even know when Facebook was created, man. It's old.
Yeah, and you can't even, I mean, I guess
Yeah.
it's because it's got such a strong foothold.
Yeah,
But
like
because I was
it's
going to say,
been
you
there
can't even
for-
use the argument that, like, well, people know how to really use Facebook. It's like, you'd be surprised how many people don't really know how to use
Yeah,
Facebook. But they know,
Yeah.
they know Facebook, so
Yeah,
it's like
and
it's
because
the go-to.
it's- yeah,
and because
because
all their
it's been
friends and
there for-
family
yep.
are there.
It's been
Yeah.
there. That's why I really don't use Facebook that much anymore. I try to stay off it as much as I can because let's be honest, it's a shitty platform and there have been studies coming out recently to prove that and to prove that it's got negative
yeah.
effects on people.
Yeah, the
But,
whole WhatsApp thing. And
Yeah. But yeah, I try to stay away from it as much as possible. But, like so many people use it and there are so many groups that use it that I want to be active in and there's so like got friends and family that use it that don't really use anything else,
Mhm.
So it's like the Madison Area 40K group.
Yeah.
Everybody, they don't have a Discord. Everybody on there uses Facebook and that's where they organize all their stuff. If they had a Discord, I would hop on there immediately and just not pay attention to the Facebook group anymore.
Mm-hmm.
But because everybody uses Facebook, I hang on to it because I gotta pop on there
excuse me.
for those posts, And like there's a Black Templars group that I've been looking at a lot more recently that has like rules stuff and all that, and that's only on Facebook,
Yeah.
A whole bunch of the miniature painting stuff is just not on Facebook or is just not on Discord or not on Reddit or not on any other platform because I think at this point Facebook has basically got his foot down and said we're here to stay,
Yeah, well, so you probably heard of the whole thing about the name change coming up on
Yeah.
Monday. So I've been reading about this for weeks now, and there's all this speculation about what are they going to call themselves. I don't give a
Bookface.
fuck. I don't really give Bookface.
Yeah.
I don't really care. It doesn't really. I don't care.
Mhm.
I think more importantly for them, they're envisioning themselves as this new metaverse company, because that's the direction that they're going. As they want, Zuckerberg has this. Yes, I did say Zuckerberg has this like grandiose delusion that he's this great creator,
Yeah.
He, you know, and really like he ripped off the platform basically, and you know it started. If you know the whole origins, I'm not gonna go into the whole origin story of that,
Yeah,
but like
a movie about it. You can
he,
watch that.
you know, his type are a dime a dozen. But where
Yeah.
he's successful is he got the capital to do it, and now
Yeah.
he's filthy stinking rich. And so before anybody hops on and is like,
Yeah.
you know, oh, you're just hating on him because he's rich. No, I don't give a fuck that he's rich. Like, you know, big deal. That doesn't make you a good person.
Yeah.
That doesn't make you a moral person. It doesn't make you an ethical person because
Yeah.
you're rich. And success may be, you know, I took care of my family. They're happy. They're healthy. You know, whatever. It doesn't have to be necessarily measured in dollars. That just means you're rich. Doesn't mean you're necessarily like a good person or successful. Anyway, enough of harping on that. My whole point was, I don't really care what they change the name to. What I really am more focused on is who's watching them, who's going to put the screws to them and say, you're pretty freaking big and you are turning into like the next Microsoft, and we've got to stop you from becoming like a, you know, like a monopoly.
Yeah.
Well, no, you stop them from becoming a monopoly.
Yeah.
That's where the anti-monopoly
And trust
laws come in, you know, to prevent them from that.
Yeah.
Because really, that's the big thing. It's like if they start pushing like that outage, that 5 hour or whatever 6 hour outage, man, motherfuckers were losing their shit over that. People were losing their like, you know, what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? Go to the phone. Go to the phone.
I was just like,
and I'm like, I'm doing my thing. I'm working. I'm on Discord, or I'm, you know, cooking something.
Yeah.
Or
see, the
read
problem,
a freaking book.
The problem that I would have is the Facebook outage. Whatever. I go to Reddit. I go to. Well, I couldn't go to Instagram, and that kind of pissed me off not being able to go to Instagram, because I do pull that up pretty frequently when I don't have anything going on, just to see painting inspiration. But whatever, go to Reddit. I'm on subreddits.
Yeah, we're not
there.
talking
to,
like Botticelli or Rubens or Dali or Miro. You're talking about like, you know, heavy metal.
I'm talking about like 40K grim dark painter man.
Yeah, because see, when people say painting inspiration, it's like, you know,
we don't do any of that nerdy shit over here.
Wait, who doesn't? Wait, aren't you taking an art history class, you bastard?
No, I mean just on stream. But yeah, it's like Facebook down. Okay, I'll go somewhere else. Not that big of a deal. Where I would start to be kind of like, okay, it's not up. This is having issues. This is a problem. Is if Discord went down, because Discord for me is, I'd say, probably my main way of messaging people and talking to people. Because, like, I've got, for emergencies, it wouldn't be that big of a deal if Discord went down. I know your phone number. I can just call you. You know? Mm-hmm. I can text you on Messenger or wherever. You know?
It's like that thing your mom sent out earlier. I'm like,
yeah.
You know, here's a great tip to do, like, if you're lost, before your battery dies, change your voicemail to give them geographical location where you're at and what you're doing. I'm like, yeah, but you fuckers never call anybody.
It's exactly.
Like, I try to call you. It's like nobody ever answers their phone.
Well, that's why it goes
so it'd
to
be
the
successful for you too if you got lost out in suburbia somewhere.
I answer my phone.
You do. Sorry.
It's just a certain somebody else who doesn't.
Yeah. We won't name any names.
Anyways.
Lawrence Chesterton.
Yeah. Anyways, like, if Discord went down, that'd be more of a problem for me, because that's how I talk to, like...
Oh, man, you'd be like a smack addict, like, going through withdrawal.
Yeah.
You totally would.
I mean, worst, like, if I was... Honestly, I'd probably take it as, like, a sign from the gods, like, yes, I don't have to talk to anybody today. But also, you know, if I did need to get a hold of somebody, I can... If I am friends with them on Facebook, which is only, like, you, Griffin... That's about it. As far as people I talk to on Discord and also Facebook.
Well, there's Jason.
Yeah,
but mostly we talk to him on Facebook, though.
Yeah,
but which is ironic because we're all connected on Discord.
Anyways, but like, you know, if I need to get a hold of somebody, I can go to Facebook Messenger. If I can't reach them on there, I'll hit them up on Steam. Well, I mean, Steam messages.
It's a good communication platform, and I think so. Okay, a little bit of background. You know, like, so I've been in the internet industry working as a developer,
for centuries,
software developer, web developer, graphics designer, way back in the early 90s.
Wait, yep.
And
Paleolithic.
okay, enough of that bullshit. So I've seen, as we move forward along the timeline of technology.
From the Mesolithic to the... I'm sorry.
You're going to get a pie in the face in about 0.35 seconds.
Well, that's where it was
Anyway,
going
so we talked about this before. We had IRC, right? Before that, there was all kinds of stuff. There were bulletin boards, the BBS system, under the old dial-up modems and all that, right? But let's talk about, like, where desktop platforms really started to take off and become what I would say semi-advanced.
Like chat.
Like chat and whiteboard sharing and all that, file sharing and all that. So IRC was really the one that sort of put chat on the map. There were chat bots, there was chat software, but IRC sort of became the breakout, and that's where you could run bots and servers, and you could do slash commands.
Yeah,
you could do all the stuff,
I actually got to use an IRC chat a while back because this game... Sorry, I'm interrupting here, but this game I play, Elite Dangerous, there's a faction called the Fuel Rats. They're basically like... It's basically a space trucking game plus pirates, and the Fuel Rats are almost like the space tow trucks. You can basically submit a help... It's really cool. They've got their own site that they built and all that. You submit a help ticket... It goes into their chat, and they basically say, hey, cool. This person is stranded in this sector near this planet, like X light years away from wherever. Who's around that area? And you basically say, oh, I'm near there, and you can fly out, and you can refuel them in space so that they don't get stranded and die. But they use an IRC chat for all of their communication within the Fuel Rats thing. So I actually had to find out first what the fuck was an IRC, because I didn't know
Internet
what the
relay
fuck,
chat.
Yeah, I didn't know what the fuck that meant. I was like, so like when they put the sticks together and made fire for the first time and the IRCs came about. So, I mean, it felt like some ancient technology to me, and I had to figure out, like, how the fuck do I do... I need, like, a port name or whatever? I need, like, I need to actually put in what I'm connecting to? What the fuck is this? This is difficult. And then it made me kind of look at Discord and say, okay, that's kind of cool. A lot of it has changed to be, I'd say, a lot more user-friendly. It looks better. That's probably the big one. You can actually stand to look at it for more than 5 minutes. But
it depends on the IRC client too. They had
the one
several
I had
flavors.
was like very bright white with black text, and it was just text on a background, and it was like information overload. It's like there's text here, there's text there. Whereas Discord, you got like pictures and this and that and icons and all that stuff. But it's my quick interruption out of the way.
So what I was saying was we used IRC. That was the big thing. Then there were message boards, like when I met Sean Kelly when we moved here. That's Sean. If you want to check out a really cool podcast, check out Gaming and BS with Brett and Sean. And super cool guys. They're probably at Gamehole Con. I think they're at Gamehole Con.
They normally have a booth there.
They normally do their podcast from there.
Yeah, that's what I was saying earlier when we were talking about streaming.
But anyway, he started up the grumblingdwarf.com. And it was a big BBS, basically. It was a big message board. And big bulletin board and forums, and you could go in there and you could post topics, and it was just really super cool. And that's how you did it back in the day. But the IRC chat, you're going to bring out the Grumbling Dwarf?
Yeah.
This is the big axe that I made that's coming apart now. All the tape on it's coming off.
It's pretty cool though.
Yep. Big foam weapon. So yeah, look up Grumbling Dwarf online, and you'll probably find that. And gee, thanks.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I kind of feel like this is more of a visual, so I'll wait till you come back. I kind of feel like as we move forward on the timeline of technology, I find myself doing this. Okay, IRC, right? And you're moving forward, and all of a sudden the technology jumps. And then, like, nothing happens for a long time, and then Discord. And then it's like, oh, it's a loop, because it's like, I've done this. And then, so you get in this like sort of circle, and then you move forward, and then something else comes up, and you sort of do this circle, then you
Yeah.
move forward. So there was a tool that was really cool. It was called Trillion, and Trillion was a UI where you could connect up with AIM, which is Ameritech, or not Ameritech, that was the company I worked for, Ameritech Interactive Media. This was America Online Instant Messenger. So AOL Instant Messenger,
Yeah.
AIM. You could
America
connect with
Online.
AIM, you could connect with, Microsoft had one at the time, and I can't remember what it was called. It was not Hotmail, it was like their chat, whatever their chat thing was. You could connect up with any of these. You could connect with Facebook, all these different chat messaging platforms, Deacon. You would sign into Trillion, and then you would put your account in there, and it would go whoop. So if you were on Google Chat, and I was on, I don't know, IRC, and your cousin was on Facebook, we could all talk
Yeah.
through the same interface. And then, of course, like people have to do the attorneys got involved, and Facebook was like, no, shut it down. You can't do that. You're infringing on our IP, and so whatever. I like they just shut down another technology too. I just read about somebody that made a technology to. God, I gotta think about this. I knew I should have written it down, but I wasn't doing show notes
Yeah.
this week. Anyway, it was basically like a really good thing that was going on, and people were downloading it in the millions, and then Facebook came along and said, nope, shut
Yeah.
it down, or we're going to sue you into perpetuity, and you can never, ever, 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 ever create anything else, even remotely close to
Yeah.
it. Personally, I would have told them just go fuck themselves, because, like,
Yeah.
it's like if you just, I don't know, that's a whole other topic. I'm not advocating anarchy, but like I think sometimes those lawsuits, if you just had a really good attorney, you could just say, no, we're not going to participate in your game.
Yeah.
We're not going to take part of that. We don't believe it has merit. We're not going to take part of it.
Yeah.
And I know that's what the law is for. The judges are there, but tell me, the judges aren't in the pockets of some of these companies, tech companies.
Oh, for sure.
Anyway, too negative. We're going down a negative road. I want this to be a happy show.
So let's talk about something happy. When Mark Zuckerberg gets his next upgrade and he gets his robot eyes, that can. Have you heard about that one?
No.
It's really interesting.
The glasses
actually.
that they're developing?
No, Mark Zuckerberg's robot eyes. He can look at anybody's Facebook profile, and his eyes just have built into his eyes. They can just immediately detect all of your personal information just whenever he looks at your profile.
That sounds like an episode from Sherlock Holmes with
Probably is. And
Bumblebee Cucumber Quat, or what's his name?
Yeah. Then he like reaches up and starts typing, and his lizard tail comes around the side, and that starts typing too. And
his lizard tail. Yeah, I thought that was the antenna for his Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Mark Zuckerberg.
Two things. One, there is actually an episode of Sherlock Holmes with Benedict Cumberbatch and
Magnus, or whatever the dude's name is, who like
Magnus. The way he says it's kind of bizarre.
And
he's got the glasses, but the glasses aren't the thing. You think they are because he taps them. And he has a tick, and he does that. And really, he's got the data stored in his mind palace.
Yeah.
That
was also near like
that's
the end of the show.
That's how they filmed it. Is like through the lenses. Do you remember? So he would remember, and he'd see the data coming up, and it looked like you're thinking, "Ooh, is that in his lenses? He's got a HUD, on
they're
the
kind of
glass."
making those too.
Well, Google tried.
Yeah,
They tried for a little while, and they were popular, and then they just sank like the HMS. Never mind.
I think the problem with those is like they worked, and they worked pretty well for the time, but it's like your glasses over there. If you got the battery ones, they are super heavy
on the bridge of your nose. They slide
Yep,
down.
they slide down. They're bulky. You gotta charge them. You gotta take really good care of them. You can't wear them if it's raining.
Yeah.
It's like all of this stuff.
Oh yeah, I mean, it's tech. It's like powered tech.
Oh no, yeah.
Chips.
I know. I'm not saying like necessarily that there's a better way to do it. I'm sure there is that we just don't know yet. But it's just that's kind of what you gotta expect in that area.
Yeah.
In that area of like, even with phones. I mean,
yeah,
this is a really powerful device, but like, it's pretty bulky. It's expensive. It's heavy. You've got to take care of it.
And
you know?
it's relatively fragile. You drop that
Yeah.
fucker, and that's
Yep.
it. That's $900 out of the down the toilet right there.
Oh, have you seen the case that like opens up when you drop it?
Yes.
That's
It
really
springs open because of the gyrometer
yeah, like on
or whatever
on
they're
the
calling
corners
it.
of it.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
There's a gyro in there, but they call it like the accelerometer.
Yeah.
Picks it up and springs the case open.
That's really cool.
What I want one of those that comes out with legs and goes.
Yeah. Like the
Come here, Fido, and
like
it
the
runs
episode
to you.
of Wellington Paranormal.
Yeah, exactly. That's another good show if you haven't checked that out.
Yeah.
Do check it out. Taika Waititi, Wellington Paranormal,
and the dude from the band.
What We Do in the Shadows. It's
Well,
the police.
Well, no, like the other director was like the
Jermaine
Clement.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. Him and Taika Waititi. And it's actually I meant to say that the other day before I got on the call with Kai to talk about strategy and all that for 40K stuff when you were down here. Yeah. We were doing a movie party in a Discord server I'm on, and we were watching What We Do in the Shadows.
Yeah.
And I almost forgot that Minogue and O'Leary were in What We Do in the Shadows.
Yeah.
And I know, like, I knew that when we started watching the show, and then I just kind of phased it out because, it's a show of their own. And it had been a while since I last watched What We Do in the Shadows. And, you know what's funny? There is no difference in them between the movie and the show.
That's their characters.
They are exactly the same.
Yep. That's exactly their characters. And they show up at the house of the vampires and like, we got to report.
It's right after spoilers if
people
you
screaming
haven't
in the house and
spoilers if you haven't seen What We Do in the Shadows, although if you haven't, there's probably bigger problems in your life because you should be watching that. So
what is wrong with
Nick the vampire, he was going around town, and Deacon was getting kind of, not me, I'm not a vampire,
not this Deacon,
please don't hunt me down. So Deacon, whatever his name was, I keep wanting to say Deacon Frost.
No, that's Blade.
Different vampire. So Deacon was getting annoyed because Nick the vampire was just going around town like, hey, I'm a vampire.
Telling everybody his story, right?
He's like, hey, I'm a vampire. And he was at a club, and he's like, hey, I'm a vampire. And the dude's like, oh, that's awesome. I'm a vampire hunter. He's like, no, wait, that's awesome. So this vampire hunter hunted him down, and he ended up killing Peter. He went in, he broke into their basement, and he started getting attacked by Peter, but he opened the blinds or whatever.
Yeah, and the sunlight came in.
And the sunlight came in and it burnt him. And they were trying to figure out what to do, and they were like, just get a couple buckets of water or whatever.
It turned him into mud, basically. Yeah.
And eventually, Minogue and O'Leary came by, and they're like, smells a bit smoky in here. And he's like, oh, that's the barbecue.
Yeah.
He's like, all right, well. I looked up, and he looked up right into the corner where he's floating in the corner. He's like, O'Leary, you seeing this? Oh my god. No, smoke alarms.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
He's like, all right, so definitely get smoke alarms and maybe no barbecues inside next time.
Yeah, that's hilarious.
I love the part where he's using his Viago, I think his name was. He was using his vampire powers of mind control or whatever.
They weren't working well.
No, well, they were, but it was just really funny the way they were working. He was like, you will not notice anything out of the ordinary. And he was like, well, I sure hope we don't.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
We should watch that again.
How did you like your paschetti?
Yeah. Nick, would you like some paschetti?
Yeah.
Eat the paschetti.
Yeah. That was one of my
Do
favorite.
you like worms?
Yeah, that was one of my favorite scenes.
That was awesome.
The other one was about the sandwich, but I don't know if I want to say that on Twitch. Just Jermaine Clement and Viago and that was Deacon that was asking him about the paschetti.
Paschetti.
But Viago,
he
was the one that says, sometimes when you eat a sandwich.
Yeah. Oh, God.
We gotta watch that again.
We do.
I
Yeah.
wish, see, this is like, wish we could have like let's watch party or whatever, on
Yeah.
here, because that'd be a really good one. But that they'd slap us down in
yeah.
a heartbeat.
Um,
Yeah.
That and the Beast. And
Yeah.
I completely forgot about what the Beast was throughout the whole thing because it's been a while, and they're watching us like the Beast, this must be some crazy thing, and he's like the Beast, and Viago's like the Beast or my ex-girlfriend.
Yeah.
Or when they brought Stu to the undead ball. Poor Stu.
Yeah. And then they had the energy vampire, right?
No, that was in the show.
Oh, you're talking. Okay, yeah.
I'm talking about
the movie, not the. Yeah.
No, the show was okay.
I liked the show.
I liked
thought it
the
was
show.
good.
I thought it was okay. I didn't find it as funny as either the movie or Wellington Paranormal. It was a bit, in my opinion at least, it was a bit worse than both of them. But I mean, obviously you can't top the movie.
Yeah.
It's just
that was really
a
original.
Really fucking funny movie.
Yeah. And there's another season that we haven't seen yet of the
Yeah.
I'll watch it, I'll give it a try, and I'll see.
Yeah.
Because again, like I'm trying to reserve judgment for these things until I actually see them. It's kind of hard to go by somebody's opinion because you never know if their tastes are the same or not.
Yeah. But yeah, we definitely have to watch the movie again soon.
Yeah. Yeah, that and Heavy Trip.
Heavy Trip is a good one.
That is a really good one. And again, if you're like a metal fan or you just like funny movies, check that one out for sure. Heavy Trip. It's a band of Norwegian black metal teens, I guess. I don't know if they're teens or they're in their 20s. Yeah, they're probably in their 20s. And they're trying to make it big in the metal scene. And it's just freaking hilarious. I mean, like, absolutely hilarious, the shit they go through. And I can't remember what Posse's whole thing was. I used to remember that.
Yeah.
Symphonic.
I don't even.
You're gonna have to look it up.
I don't have it pulled up yet. I'm looking for it, but it's like symphonic post-apocalyptic reindeer grinding. Here,
Christ abusing.
Yep, here it is. Symphonic post-apocalyptic reindeer grinding, Christ abusing, extreme war pagan Fennoscandian metal. My favorite genre.
Yeah, and what was sick was like we used to have that memorized and we could just say it like at the drop of a dime.
Yep.
What do you listen to? Symphonic post-apocalyptic reindeer grinding, Christ abusing,
No, it's symphonic post-apocalyptic reindeer grinding, Christ abusing, extreme war pagan Fennoscandian metal.
Yeah. Yeah. I'll have to keep working on that one.
Yeah.
Put that back into my repertoire.
Yep.
Of common answers to give.
Now, you know what I would really like to know?
What's that?
I would like to know, because that's in English and that's pretty long. I would really like to know just how much longer that would be if you tried to say it in German.
Good luck.
It'd be like...
You would create the new world's record for the longest word.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, you'd go up, you'd start rivaling like the Iliad and how long it'd be.
You ever hear of Homer? Moron. Plato.
That was History of the World, right? Or was that?
Oh my god.
No. What was that from? It's on. I know it.
Is.
Oh yeah. Funny. Okay. I was gonna say I know it. It's on the tip of my tongue, but my mind has just been on History of the World for the last couple days because of the news that I do want to talk about. So like the other day we were talking. I'm on an Ultramarine server on Discord for. It's just like the Ultramarine chapter server.
Yeah, sure.
And we were talking about that, and like somebody was like showing a piece of art for is a new piece of Ultramarines art, and Ultramarines they're basically the Roman chapter.
Yeah, sure.
And they have the classic like Roman Empire look. And especially in their architecture, they have the pillars, the columns, the whole like Pantheon style building.
Yeah.
And this one piece of art was really cool looking, and this guy was like, "That's nuts." NVTS
Yeah,
nuts.
I was gonna say
Yeah.
you beat me to it. Damn it. Yeah, nuts. NVTS nuts. And I think you mentioned in there you did say history of the. You asked if that was Princess Bride.
Yeah.
For the record.
Yeah.
That was Viselli. But speaking of history of the world,
Part 2.
Mel Brooks got the green light. He's got to be 90. Jesus Christ.
90, I don't know.
He's
Is
got to
he
be
that old?
Oh yeah, he's got to be up there. History of the World Part 2 finally. After like Jesus Christ, what, 30 years, 40 years?
Holy shit, he is.
Yep, how old?
95.
95. He's over 90. Yep.
Holy shit.
So they'll be doing a multi-part series, History of the World, and I think that's on Netflix, or that's going to be produced by Netflix. Can't remember. But it'll be interesting because I wonder how. I haven't seen a Mel Brooks movie in quite a long time.
Yeah.
So I wonder how they will adapt the style of humor to today's climate. Because there were a lot of things
Yeah.
that he did and got away with. I don't think you could get away with
No.
today. And not
I
for.
think you could do them today.
Not
It
that they
just
wouldn't
might-
be funny, but it's
Yeah.
like you
You
would
just-
get
a whole lot
canceled for laughing at it, which frankly
of shit. It's kind of bullshit.
it is kind of bullshit because if you can't laugh at the human condition, what the fuck can
I
you
mean,
laugh
I
at?
kind of get it. Like, yeah, okay, there's some stuff that, yeah, you shouldn't laugh at some stuff. It's
Well-
kind of messed up. But at the same time, it's like, sir, the peasants are revolting.
Yeah.
Yes, they
Boy,
are.
I'll say, yeah.
Boy, I'll say.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, oh, you can't laugh at that because that's
Yeah.
making fun of, like,
Or
poor people or whatever.
yeah,
That's
or the
kinda
legions
fucking
running, or the
stupid.
legions running through the street. They stop in front of the pharmacy, the apothecary.
Quick,
and he's
I'm
like,
looking for a
yeah,
pack of Trojans.
Yeah, just sold the last one.
Yeah.
So, and that's slapstick kind of humor.
I wouldn't call it slapstick.
Yeah,
Well,
there's
slapstick is kind of like... Isn't slapstick more
slapstick
like...
is kind of like Three Stooges, but
yeah, I was gonna
but
say
like
Three Stooges.
so it's not really one-liner humor. There's probably a name for it. I think it falls into that general bucket though. Again, I'm not a movie critic. I'm not a movie film expert. But it's a genre.
I would
it's
say,
a certain
yeah,
type
I would
of comedy.
say like witty but crude.
Well, that's not really a genre. Yeah, it's a description.
No, it's
but
a description, but
you know,
what? Fuck you. That's gonna be my genre. I'm gonna.
so there's dry humor. There's slapstick.
Yeah.
There's Anyway, point being, shit's funny. Like
Yeah.
he writes some funny stuff, and what
like-
makes it funny is he levels the playing field.
Oh, yeah.
Nothing.
It's like
and
South Park.
Nothing is sacred.
Yep.
Nobody's sacred.
Yep.
Like he goes after everybody. Mel Brooks is Jewish, and he pulls
Yeah.
no punches on making
yeah.
jokes about
Yep.
the Jews. He also pulls no punches about making fun of everybody, the Spaniards, you name it, the Germans. I mean, for crying out loud, the
Like-
dude had Nazi Follies presents Hitler on Ice.
Well, I was gonna say shit like Jews in space followed up by Hitler on Ice.
Yeah.
That's pretty fucking funny, especially.
Which is especially because if you think of the double entendre there, like it's Hitler on skates, but it's Hitler on ice, the whole preserved Hitler thing. And,
yeah.
I
But
mean, I don't want to go down the street.
Yeah.
I don't want to turn this into a whole ha 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 Nazi jokes are
Yeah.
funny thing because.
But you can't really make that joke anymore because.
Well, that's
now
my
it's like,
point.
yeah.
People will automatically cancel you because we're losing part of culture. I believe part of our culture is losing their ability to reconcile the difference between the malicious application of certain dogmas versus
Making
the
fun
the,
of it.
the satiring of them
Yeah.
or satirization of them, where it's
Yeah.
you fuckers are so evil and so stupid, that
Exactly.
you think you take yourself so seriously, you're the perfect race,
Yeah.
but you don't see
There's
how just
actually,
absolutely stupid and fucked up and ignorant you are.
There is.
And when you realize that, when you're able to
Yeah.
criticize that whole movement of that bad part of history,
Yeah. And
that's a whole other thing.
there's kind of on that same line, there's a really fucking funny subreddit, and I can't remember exactly what it's called, but it's like examples of the master race, and it's a whole bunch
Oh,
of pictures of
God.
people who are like trying to be like neo-Nazis or whatever, and they're saying like, we're the master race, and they're like ugly, overweight, like inbred red.
Let's be careful where we're going here with
but
this
it's
because
I know, but
I know what you're saying though. Like it's like they're not the epitome of like perfection that they claim to represent. Yeah.
But
all Nazis must die.
It's
fuck all Nazis.
You know the Call of Duty thing that happened a while ago, right? With Call of Duty World War II?
No, I know the Wolfenstein thing, that whole controversy over Wolfenstein, but I don't know if
I don't know the controversy over Wolfenstein. I know the big thing that happened was Wolfenstein.
Doom, not Wolfenstein.
Doom, yeah, Doom.
Well, the one that came, I mean, the whole game is based on being basically a Nazi hunter.
Wolfenstein.
Yeah, I was right.
Yeah,
you made me doubt myself.
I don't know any controversy that's come out of that recently, but I know a controversy, but it's not like a.
Well, the idiots that are saying like, "Oh, you made a game about Nazis," it's like, you didn't really play the game.
Heard that at all.
Yeah, that's
the only thing. Yeah, I was gonna say the only controversies I've heard about recently were the new game sucking, which it did. It was really shitty, and it got unbanned in Germany. Wolfenstein is finally allowed in Germany after like 20 years, 30 years almost now. But Call of Duty World War II, a game where let me make this very clear, a game where in the campaign you play a US soldier.
So you're basically anti-fascist.
Yes, killing Nazis. Your whole point is you are a US soldier going to Europe to stop fascism. And in the multiplayer, they took all of the swastikas off of the banner, so they didn't offend anybody by having.
I do remember you talking about
by having Nazi imagery in a World War II game.
Yeah,
and it's like, how the fuck?
This goes to that argument of like the people that are out there that are saying, oh, every time you remove a Confederate monument, you're erasing history. It's like, no.
Yeah.
There's a difference. Like, erasing history would mean you'd literally have to eradicate it out of the books, out of all the journals, out of all the chronicles of history in every source, and then brainwash people to forget about it. That's erasing history, which you fucking can't do.
Yeah.
So there's a difference between erasing history
and
removing symbols that were made to glorify fucking losers.
Yeah.
Because that's what those statues are. They're icons. Mm-hmm. They're idols to worship losers.
Yeah.
And they should
go. Losers, traitors, racists.
Doesn't mean we erased it in history. Guess what? It still happened.
Yeah.
And it's still in a history book somewhere.
And
it still happened. And we know it, and we're not going to forget it.
Yeah.
But like, that just that gets me going. You can tell I'm getting frustrated.
But at the same time, like, Call of Duty, they're not putting Nazi stuff. It's not just like a random game and they're putting Nazi stuff in there to glorify it or whatever.
Right. It's not to glorify
a game that it's a fictional game that takes place during that period of history in that area.
It's historically relevant because it's in context.
Yep.
Even though it's a fantasy franchise. Yep. No, I get it.
And it's like...
And you get to punch Nazis.
Yeah.
That's cool.
That'd be like saying... I can't even think of something to compare that to.
Well, let's move on.
Yeah.
I don't want to have this whole thing become... This becomes the,
this becomes...
episode.
Yeah.
So, and then plus, who knows, when it gets to YouTube, they might fucking tweak out. Yeah. I mean, hopefully they would have enough critical thinking prowess to listen through and say, oh, okay, these guys are like anti-fascist, and that might even cause some shit too, like, oh, they're anti-fascists. It's like, you know what, if your grandfather or your great grandfather fought in World War II, if they were from America and they went to Germany and they fought in World War II, they were anti-fascist.
You should specify that they weren't fighting for the Germans.
As long as they weren't fighting for the Germans, I guess. Point being, like, that's a point that's always overlooked. All right, let's get off that topic.
I was going to say, and speaking of fighting the Germans, we've got some more games that we should play on here sometime. Like, I can't remember which one we played before. I think it was Memoir 44 that we played.
We did Memoir 44.
Yeah, but we've got the new board for that.
Yeah, we do. We could do Normandy Beach.
We could.
Yeah, that would be really cool.
So, anyways, speaking
that'll be like
of
a 2-3 hour game easily. Yeah.
Speaking of World War II and fighting the Germans.
I thought we were moving on to like other topics.
Well, I was like speaking of that. Memoir 44. We got the new board. We should play it on the stream. And speaking of playing things on stream, it is currently, I think, 8:55. So
wow, that went by really fast.
Yeah, we are going
Once
to...
again, no show notes, just winging it. Just like, got us through the whole first hour here.
We are going to... we're going to cut over to the battle zone, and today we are going to be playing Dungeon Draft.
All right. Before we do that, though, Deacon, let me do a couple things here, because we kind of like we did the whole intro like way different than we normally do.
Oh, we did do the whole intro.
I didn't give any shout-outs, so shout-outs to everybody who tuned in last week. We had Griffin here again, and in the Nerd Nest, actually.
Yeah.
He's been like our favorite guest here to have over, and he played Wasabi with us. Wasabi from Z-Man Games, and if you didn't see that VOD, tune in to watch the world's greatest mathematical blunder. He says counting is not maths, and I say bullshit. It's math. It's a fundamental part of math. Anyway.
2,
yeah.
5.
So
no, 3.
Tune in to watch Count Cracula. Yeah, 1, 2, 5.
I was going like, for more like
he's gonna hate me. He's gonna
count, yeah. I was going for like, and thou shall count to 3. You know, like 1, 2, 5.
Yeah. Yep. No, 3. He's gonna hate me, man. He's gonna come over here and he's just gonna like not want to come over here anymore. Your dad sucks. Your dad hates me. And it's like, no, I don't. It's like I tease because I love you. But anyway, thanks Griffin. Thanks for coming. We really do enjoy when you come and hang out and play.
Thank you for the beautiful reaction of realizing you counted wrong. That was very good content.
It did make for good content. And then God, I can't even remember what we talked about. We covered a lot of ground last week. We really did.
We did.
I still have yet to update the Discord server. But on that note, if you're watching, check out our About page here on our channel. You can find the link to our YouTube channel. You can find the link to our Discord server. Those are the only two that have like a bunch of characters in them that are like, we don't have a vanity URL, so it's not easy to say go to YouTube / fill in the blank. We'll get there. We need 100 followers or 150 followers on YouTube before we can get a vanity URL, and Discord is just, they want to charge you a ton of money. But you can find us on Instagram at Black Dragon Tavern Online. You can find us on Facebook simply by going to Black Dragon Tavern, facebook.com/Black Dragon Tavern. You can find us on Twitter, and the handle there is at @tavern_black. And I did not say Twitter this time. I've been working on that. Twitter. So those are the social drops, and we do this every Friday and Saturday from 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. Central. And we switched things up. We kind of changed format where we were doing... Friday nights we were doing Fireside Chat for the first hour. Second hour of the show we were doing From the Workbench, where we have 2 cameras set up. I'm pointing over there because that's where our workbench is. You could even probably flip the screen over. Deacon's going to flip the screen over and show you. We broadcast... we were broadcasting on Friday nights. Second half of the show From the Workbench. And then that's where we do...
I can't do that.
Painting, miniature painting, and kit bashing, and all kinds of fun stuff.
And you can actually, I think, see me waving.
Oh yeah, if you look real closely, that little teeny tiny sliver of the And then on Saturdays we do the same type of format. First hour of the show, Fireside Chat. Hence, the name, because we sit in front of the fireplace, all cozy like. And
I wouldn't call you. I wouldn't call
our faithful audience.
Cozy the word, because I'm burning up.
It does get hot in here. I mean, that chandelier doesn't help much.
No,
but
all the candles.
And the second half of the show on Saturday was usually the battle zone, and then we flip the camera on, pointed it to the game table, and we'll play a tabletop game, whether it's a board game, card game, dice game, you name it. We are getting set up for doing a Warhammer 40,000 Crusade campaign, which will be I don't know.
Very cool.
You didn't want to say
no.
No. You don't say 10 part. Okay. He doesn't want to talk about the details though. It's going to be a big game.
Once we have stuff, I mean, we've got a story kind of worked out, but there's a lot more planning that has to go into it. We have to figure out how to do like the gameplay aspect of that. There's a lot that we have to figure out. Once I have all that kind of ironed out, because I would say I'm doing the bulk of the management of the preparation for
Yeah,
this.
the organization and all
Yeah,
of it. The
I'm
creation, the organization.
Finally, to quote Starship Troopers, I'm doing my part because you have been nice enough to do so much of the setup, the camera positioning, the getting all the stuff
overlays,
the overlays, the Streamlabs stuff set up.
Yeah.
So I'm doing my part. I'm pitching in and I'm getting all this organized. So once I have more of that worked out, and once we've gotten a couple quick practice games under our belt, I'll give you more information on that, because I am super excited to talk about it. I mean, hopefully you've watched, if you're lurking out there, hopefully you've seen some of the other streams. You know just how much I love to talk about 40K. So, I could go on about that for hours. But
yeah. Speaking
once
of
I
which,
have, hold on. Once I have more information about that, probably next week, maybe even tomorrow. I don't know. It's a surprise. We're gonna keep you on the edge of your seat.
Oh, tune in.
Yeah, make sure to tune in tomorrow. Keep looking at the computer, because that's where the stream stuff is, and not at the camera. it's throwing me off. Anyways, I will provide more information about that when I have it.
Sounds good.
I think the next big thing is, were you going to say anything about
Dante's game?
Yes. I'll let you talk about that.
Yeah, so we've got a little project here I'm actively working on right now. I've been creating some new overlays. I'm getting the itch again to run my game, my homebrew RPG. It's been like 42 years in the making, and I've run this like for hundreds and hundreds of people in that time. I don't know if I could say thousands, because
so fun.
Like even at the cons, like you're only playing a half dozen people at a time, multiple.
Yeah.
But anyway, hundreds and hundreds of people over the years, and they love it. People love it, and
I wonder. Sorry to interrupt your thing here, but back onto the earlier topic of Gamehole Con, I wonder if one of these years you could ask somebody we know, like Alex or Joe or whoever we know that's got a pretty big foothold there. I wonder if you could ask them if, like, how you can become a game master, if you could run a game there, because that would be really cool.
You just submit a game.
Oh,
and then
seriously?
they look at it and they talk to you a little bit about, what were your plans, how do you what do you have to play this?
That is
and that.
awesome.
And then you just run it. And then he said they sell tickets, so I could go there and bring a whole table.
That would be.
I don't have to bring
cool.
I don't literally have to bring a table, but I could put a
up
couple.
The 100-pound solid wood long table in here.
Yeah.
We're tying.
In case you're wondering what Deacon's talking about, like this is the game table.
Yes.
So this thing is like massively thick.
Multiple
solid
pounds
wood.
of solid wood.
No joke.
And you can see our stream set up there.
Yeah.
A bit of a game room tour if you haven't seen it. So
yeah,
and we should do that sometime on stream.
Yeah, that'd be kind of cool. So anyway, yeah. So that's that. We're working on a couple things here. The Warhammer 40,000, aka Warhammer 40K Crusade campaign that we're gonna do, and turn that into like a multi-part stream feature, and then Dante's game, my fantasy homebrew RPG. Complete with boatloads of 3D terrain on the tabletop, and we're probably looking for new players. Anybody who's available.
Not to name any names or anything to get you hyped up, but we're talking like, Zombie Joe, Matt Mercer, like Gary Gygax. We're bringing him back out of the grave, bringing out the Ouija board, getting the Ouija board out.
Getting the Ouija board. Oh man, that's almost sacrilege. Except I'm not religious, so I kind of like it. But anyway,
we got some big names.
We got some good, cool ideas about it. One was doing it virtually, and one was doing it like in person, around the table. So keep an eye out for that. We'll post things on the Discord server and whatnot, and do some polls or whatever. And excuse me. We will probably, like I said, be openly recruiting for that, only because I need people who have the technology that can connect fairly reliably to do a stream, or who can commit to being here, and agree to be on live stream.
I should clarify real quick. When you say we are openly recruiting people who meet those requirements and that we know. Sorry, random Twitch chatter 123. We're not just gonna grab somebody that we
That's
never talked to.
yeah,
so.
that's fair. Like it's if
It
we know
is,
you or if
yeah.
you're a friend of a friend and you got good references.
If it's online, it's a bit less of a
Yeah.
big deal. But if we're bringing people,
Yeah.
over into our house
Yeah.
in person, we want it to be people that we're cool with.
Right.
So.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yep.
So on that note, we're going to take a little break
Yeah.
here. And if you're tuning in for the first time, thanks for tuning in. We do this, like I said, every Friday and Saturday, 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. Central Time. And this is the part of the show where we're going to take a 15-minute break. And when we come back, we're going to be broadcasting from the Battle Zone, where tonight we're going to be playing Dungeon Draft.
And
I think
I guess, yeah, I was going to say, I guess you can probably talk more about the game once we're over there,
Yeah.
but
And we'll break into the pie, too. We
yes.
got pie.
Oh,
we got 3
bastard,
pies.
I was about to say that. I was going to say, from the Battle Zone, we are going to be putting the pie in Piehole Con, because the pies are coming out, and I am hungry.
Yep, and once the pies are out, all bets are off. The rules go out of the window.
I'm going to put a rule on that we are streaming tomorrow, and we probably shouldn't eat 3 whole pies in a single night.
Because then we'd have to get 3 more for tomorrow night.
Yeah, and I guess that's unhealthy and whatever.
Diabetes.
Yeah, diabetes.
Yeah. All right, we'll see you in 15 minutes.
See you then.
Yep. Hi, everybody.
Hello.
Welcome back to the Black Dragon Tavern. I'm your host, Dante.
I'm your host, Deacon.
You okay? What's going on?
Where's that sun kissed?
Oh, the camera's frozen.
Yeah, camera's frozen. Woohoo!
All right, let's see if we can fix this real quickly here.
I was gonna say it's like a glitch in the Matrix.
It is like a glitch in the Matrix.
I finished that soda and threw it out like before we
Let's
before
see,
we started the fireside.
I got to put my glasses on
Yeah.
here. Anyway, we are here broadcasting from the battle zone, and hopefully we'll get this camera issue worked out here real quickly. And what we're going to do is tonight we're going to play a game from Upper Deck, and it's called Dungeon Draft
Yes.
Special Edition. So it's super cool. I haven't played this in quite a while, so I'm excited to play it. Let's see, we're going to add a new video source here. So Gamecam. Let's actually go new source. Give this a name, Deacon. Just call this like table cam.
I'm not gonna fully spell it. We can always rename
Yeah,
it.
that's fine. And we're just trying to. We had this. Apparently, our other camera froze up on us here.
Yeah. I think that's the problem that we're gonna have with
Oh, it's not showing up as an option.
What is it?
It's the Logitech cam. Can you unplug it from the USB down there and then plug it back in? All right, let's see. Let's try it now. Let's go video capture device. Add this, add source.
Well, no, we'll have to just make a new source.
No, I know that.
Yeah.
It's jumping around on here, and I should be able to. So it's not showing up there. Well, this could put a damper on things.
This could.
Try that one more time. Wait, let me get out of here first. Okay, try that now and see what happens. Unplug it and plug it back in. I mean, if worse comes to worse, we'll enlarge the video on the whole other one. Okay, I heard it. We're gonna remove that. We're gonna add this video capture.
Add source and then add a new one.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. And then just hit delete.
Hold on. I'll just call it like video capture table.
Okay.
Add source and then yeah, there it is. Let's hope it works.
Fingers crossed.
Oh. Yeah. I'm
there
gonna have
we
to
go.
do all this.
It's fine. We can adjust it. Do not adjust your TV. We have control. Somebody out there is going, worst stream ever.
Yeah. You want to blow that up?
No, Deacon, I think I'll just leave it up in that corner.
That's a shame.
Yes, I would be happy to. But there's a couple things I need to do here. And then we'll be up and running. One, need to go here, configure the video. Let's get rid of this. This is the A remedial one.
Yes, it is.
We're going to go here. We're going to go to control. We're going to take autofocus off because otherwise it's going to give people like seizures. Custom. And then 1920.
Max output
Good.
FPS, or do you want to lock the FPS?
No, I think we did last time like 30 FPS, but so if you're joining us for the first time, welcome. And if you're lurking,
This
please,
is not how it normally goes.
Yeah, normally it's a lot smoother than this, but we had some issues here when we did this reboot earlier. I'm going to bring this over here. And I think this is probably pretty good.
Yeah.
As far as like aspect ratio goes and all that.
Show it off now that the camera's working. We got some...
oh my god, pie. It's
yes,
Piehole Con
Piehole
2021.
Con. We got some pies. We got apple, pumpkin, and then over there he's got pecan.
Yeah, pecan pie and pumpkin pie. So we couldn't make it to Gamehole Con, so we had our own con, Piehole Con.
Mm-hmm.
And again, we're here tonight. We're going to be playing Dungeon Draft by Upper Deck. And again, on the box, this is the special edition. Deacon, I actually got this for free as a promo
Awesome.
from ACD Games Day a couple years ago. And it's a draft game. You draft cards from the Dungeon Draft deck here. You have quest cards, and you have gold and experience points.
So it's almost like a deck builder in a way?
Yeah, it's kind of like a deck builder. You could kind of say that. It operates maybe slightly differently than a lot of the deck builder engines do. Like, what was it, White versus Black? Or the one, there was Schwarze something Weiss in German. There's a system that's really popular for deck building games, and this works differently than that.
Right, that's the one that we played in the Attack on Titan.
Yeah, Attack on Titan used that, and there was another game we had that used that too, and it was really, I don't know, for me, it wasn't for me. It just did not seem to do what I wanted to do. So let's see. I think the stream is looking okay. Looks like the audio's picking up on there. I'm going to mute the camera because we don't want double audio coming in from that. And well, I think that's it. Let's just go ahead. Let's launch in. So I'm going to cover these rules a little bit just to give you a refresher. And then the best way really to do this is like just to jump in here and play a couple rounds, okay? The game goes for 4 rounds, Deacon, all right? And then, so the first thing we need to do is figure out who's going to go first. You. Rock, paper, scissors? You want me to go first?
Yes,
okay.
because I don't know what the fuck I'm doing.
All right, that's good. I'm good with that. So we deal 5 quest cards, and if you're out there watching, I shuffled this deck earlier. This is 175 cards here in the draft deck, so it gets pretty tedious to try to shuffle that. But these are pretty easy, so I will shuffle these.
Yeah.
We got 5 quest cards face down, and then what you're going to do, Deacon, is you can, don't show me your quest cards,
okay,
but you can look at them, and you're going to pick, and I'll tell you how many you're going to pick in just a minute. 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. I'll put that on your side facing you, because you're the new player. And let's see. You're going to choose 3 of these cards. Okay, now there are several things you need to know about these quests. There's a cost to activate them, and the cost is listed across the top. You're going to see, where's the description of the quest cards here? Okay. So, in the upper left corner, you're going to have the quest icon. And then to the right of that, in that top bar, you're going to have the quest requirements. And there are symbols, okay, Deacon? And here's what the symbols are. Green for druid, light blue for mage. A monster will just be a monster. It's just a dark, it's got like a Diablo-looking head, almost.
Dark red, pink.
Centaur. Then there's red for warrior, and purple, I think, for rogue, okay? So, for example...
Can I see?
Yeah, I'm going to show you. See, that's a rogue.
Yeah, no, I'm at the book.
So, this is what we're looking at.
Nabbing that. Okay.
So, what you would need, Deacon, to activate this is you would need 4 rogues to activate this one that I'm looking at right here, for example.
What if there's one that has, like...
Mixed?
No. What if there's one that has, like, some up here and then some on a different side? Like, I'm looking at, this. It's got, like, this up here and this up here.
Oh, okay.
And I've got
this
one
is the quest icon.
Mm-hmm.
This is the requirements. You need
Okay.
3 mages and 3
I've also
rogues.
I know, but I'm saying I've got one that's got one up here and then one that's down here. Like it's lower than where that's at. So it's like it's kind of like that.
It's just the same thing,
Oh,
basically.
so it's
I
just
don't,
in a
yeah, I
different
don't know
spot.
why they do that, but like some are offset like that. Then you have the card name. That's pretty obvious. Then you have the experience points that this generates for you, okay, every turn. Then there's special ability text. And those are the things where, like, once you get one of these cards into play, it may give you the ability to, all cards cost you 2 gold less to purchase. So, different cards have different abilities. I'm going to keep that one. And then,
3, right?
yeah.
Oh my god, you were right. These cards are worn out.
Yeah, we played this so much at my old job. It was really... I'm going to keep this really simple.
What are the other symbols around XP?
Okay, I'm glad you asked. Okay, so hang on. First, let me figure out what we do with the old quest cards.
We just discard them,
Return the remainder face down on the bottom of the quest deck. Okay, so they go face down under here. Those are the only ones that go face down. The other ones, when we discard, they go face up right here.
Mhm.
Okay, so here's what the symbols are. I can turn this book around and show you.
I
There's
actually
Druid,
looked at those.
Mage, Monster, Warrior, and Rogue. And then, well, what other symbols were you talking about? On the quest cards themselves?
I was asking to see the book so I could see the symbols.
Oh, okay.
But you weren't handing it over, so I just took it and looked at it for myself.
Oh, okay.
So.
That's all right. I'm sorry. I was putting this away and I wasn't paying attention to that. Okay.
Don't pay attention to me.
So now I'm going to deal 7
Alright.
draft cards out to each player.
And we do
Okay.
get to look at these, correct?
Yes. I'm going to shuffle this top part because this is where we're actually drawing from. So even though I said on stream that I wasn't going to do this, I'm just going to do this because it's easy to do. All right. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So to make this, you'll pick this up pretty quickly, okay? I'm confident you will. These cards operate very similarly to the other ones. There's a gold cost in the upper left corner. Take your hand and then we can walk through this together. And I'll put the book out here so you can sort of peek over here. Okay, there's a gold cost. There's the hero icon. And those icons are important because sometimes you can ally those together for certain things, okay?
Okay.
Then there's the card class icon. In this case, this tells you it's a warrior, okay? Then there's the XP value. Sometimes there's an attack value and a gold production value. There may be all 3, there may be only 1, okay? I don't think there are any that don't have any, but that's what you'll see. And then obviously there's the name of the card in the upper right. And the only reason that comes into play is like you'll say, I'm going to use my blah 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 to sharpen my blah blah blah, and you know, so on and so forth. Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to pick 1 card out of your 7. Okay, so we have 9 gold pieces to start. Every card that you're going to play costs a certain amount of gold pieces, so you have to balance very judiciously, like the cost that it costs you to play versus what you actually have in your hand. So I've got one I'm going to keep, okay, and I'm ready to trade.
I gotta look at mine still.
That's fine.
I need
Take
to
your
figure
time.
out what
I'm going to hit this pie.
Hit
This
the pie.
wonderful, wonderful pie.
Ooh, but that's... And if you play it, the effect goes immediately. See?
Correct. Perfecto. When you play it, the effect happens immediately that turn until the end of that turn. It stays into effect. Then the effect goes away the following round, okay? But all of the stuff on the left-hand side, the attack value, the experience points, and the gold, those don't go away.
Mm-hmm.
So you get something you want to keep there. Now that we're going to keep passing back and forth.
the right? I did.
Okay. I'm going to give you those.
Oh, do I spend the gold because...
Not yet. But that's a really good question. Okay, I'm ready.
What do I need for this? Alright, I'm ready. Oh, and we just do this
Until all 7 cards have been drafted.
Okay. That's perfect. Oh, wait, shit. I wasn't looking at how much gold these cost.
Yeah, that's something that's really important. And then don't mix them into the hand that you're going to pass back to me. So you want to keep the ones that you're going to play down here.
Motherfucker, I fucked up. I thought these were going to go into effect immediately.
No, remember you got to pay for the resources.
I know, but like I thought I pay for a card, it immediately happened. Like the special action text immediately
Did you get cards
happens.
that cost more gold than you have?
No, but I got cards that would impact that. So like, for example, the one I... That's not the right one. The one I played here cost 5 gold.
Okay.
I thought it would take effect as soon as we switched hands. Because I thought it was like, I keep one,
Oh, no.
you keep one.
We're drafting.
Yeah, okay.
We're drafting players right now, so to speak. That's why it's called a draft game.
Yeah, okay.
So on your turn,
So
you
what I
won't be
did
able to play
was-
all your hand anyway. You want
Yeah.
to play the key ones, and that's where it becomes important to
I know,
sort
but
of...
I fucked up with this because this card, it's 5 gold, but it lets me double my gold. So I thought I play that. I've got 4 left. That puts me at 8 gold. You know?
Mm-hmm. Keep it if you think it's going to be good. Like,
well, no, because like it flips over. So this goes away. It'll double my current gold, but my current
you haven't
gold is
played
gonna
it
be,
yet,
like,
though.
How does?
Okay, let's just keep
okay.
going. So I see what you're saying. How many cards do you have in your hand? 4? Okay, me too. So I'm gonna pick this one, and I'm gonna pass you those. So we just keep going until these are done.
That's not what the one I wanted to.
Okay.
Shit.
All right. What the hell? Why not? I may or may not play that anyway. Okay. Now we've drafted all of our players. Okay, we've drafted all the cards.
Hold on, it's pie time.
It's pie time.
It's pie noon. Okay.
Okay. So. Okay, I'm gonna do.
So what are we doing?
So it's my turn, and I'll show you what I'm doing here. In just
Hold on.
a
Why is
minute.
it your turn?
Because we said I would go first.
Oh yeah.
Because you don't know what you're doing.
Yep.
Okay, so I'm gonna play this. Okay. This is a rogue. This is a recruitment officer. It's gonna cost me 2 gold. So look, I take my 2 gold, put it in the kitty. It gives me 1 attack power. You may pay 2 less gold for a rogue card this round. I don't have another rogue card, but I do have a warrior. Look at gives me 1 attack power. So it costs me 1 gold. So I'm going to put this here, okay? And check this out. Because I have 2 attack power, I'm going to play this monster. I have 2. It takes 2 to defeat it. So remember, if you equal to or greater than, you defeat it. Less than, and you don't. I get to draw 2 cards.
Oh, nice.
This is going to go, this gets spent, it's done, okay? So that goes in the discard pile. Wonder if I want that.
I wonder if I want another piece of pie.
So I have 7 gold left.
Yeah. 6. 5 plus 1.
Or yeah, 6. Okay. Well, shoot. That one won't really help this turn.
Fucking hell.
Gesundheit.
Wow.
Bless you. Okay. And also, it helps to look at what cards you drew over here, so you know like what cards you want to be playing. If you got a bunch of rogues or you got a bunch of clerics. Okay, so this is going to go pretty quickly. Okay, I'm starting to remember now how this all goes. I have 6. I can pay 2 less gold for a rogue card this time. So look, this costs 2 gold. It costs me nothing now. Okay, cool. That's the benefit of that. Like I didn't have to pay anything. And then I'm gonna play. This is kind of a waste, but I need to get it into play. That's gonna cost me 2 gold. So I'll put that in, and I'll take 3. And for the rest of this round, weapons cost me 2 less to play. I don't have weapons, unfortunately. And then I'm gonna play this Noble Druid Apprentice and this Druid Healer. I would normally be able to copy the effects of another card this turn, but you don't have cards played. So I'm just going to spend the 3 gold to play those, get them into play, and that...
I have a question about that card.
Yep.
Copy the effect of a card played this turn. You played this monster. Could I copy the effect of that and draw 2?
Oh, wait a minute. I thought it was the opponent. Copy the effect of another card played this turn.
Oh, of one that I played?
Yep, so no, one that I played this
oh,
turn.
yeah, no, I'm saying so.
So yeah, I could copy this effect and draw 2 more cards.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. So, oh.
Do you have to do that
sweet.
immediately? Or can you do that like any time on your turn when you play the card?
Yeah, you have to do it immediately,
Okay.
because remember the effects only last for that turn.
Okay.
Oh, damn, I should have saved my gold. Okay. Alright, I think I'm going to save that 1 gold piece. I'm going to save that 1
Do
gold
our hands
piece.
go away after this turn?
Do what?
Do our hands go away after this
Well, that's
turn?
that's what I need to look at here.
Because if they do, my whole shit's about to get fucked up.
Heroes and weapons remain in front of you when played. Some heroes and weapons have special text abilities that take effect when played. All heroes and weapons will only have effects that last for the remainder of the round, with the exception of providing attack. Okay. Okay.
Oh.
End of turn. Once a player has finished playing any cards they wish to play and has the resources to play, they must discard all unplayed draft cards. Yep, so all these ones that are unplayed, I have to discard. But there are cards, Deacon, that allow you to go through the discard pile and pull out. So you could pull out monsters, like high-value monsters. There's a 5 and a 4 in there right now that I couldn't play, and there's a 2 in there as well. Okay, so I discarded my cards. I gain 5 gold, plus any additional gold production on the cards in front of me. None of my cards have gold production. The experience points don't come till the end. Okay?
Yeah, till the very end.
Right till the end of the game when we're clocking out and counting everything up. Once players have all completed the phase, the next round begins. Okay. So that was my phase. Now it goes to your phase.
Perfect. You ready for this?
Yep.
This is my... I can already tell you, this is my type of game. Because I'm brewing up some shit over here. Gonna pay 2 gold for a mage trainer.
Okay.
Which says...
Hey man, this isn't Pokemon. He's a trainer.
Yeah. For the rest of this round, mage cards cost you 2 less gold to play.
Okay.
So I'm gonna play this 2 gold mage card for free, because I can. You may set aside a card from your hand, from my current hand, to hold into the next round. So I can keep one of mine to the next round.
So you put that face down here.
And I'm going to keep this one. You don't get to see what it is.
That's fine.
Then I'm going to play League of the Phoenix.
These are good.
Yes.
The more you stack, the more XP you get.
Now hold on. I actually
spamming up my shirt over there.
I'm gonna exchange my 5 token for 5/1 token.
Yep.
Then I'm going to play Kadok the Martyr. 1 gold. His card, gain 3 gold.
No.
What?
You need 3 druids.
Oh yeah,
play.
Hold on, my bad. Sorry.
Yep. So watch the sequence. That's the other thing.
Hold
I
on,
apologize. I should have explained that earlier.
No, I gathered that. I just forgot he was 3. So I'm going to spend 2 gold to play Druid Healer. Now, immediately, hold on. 3 gold triggers this. Draw 3. Druid Healer, because I have 2 Leaf, or 2 Druid, I can copy the effects of another card played this turn to draw 3 more gold. Putting me, actually, up to 6 at the end of my thing.
I'm having flashbacks of playing with Jerry. Once we got the hang of this, oh my god, we whip through this and it's like 12 gold, 15 gold.
So,
okay.
There's my shit.
Is there anything else you want to play this round? Look at your draft, look at your quest cards.
I can't.
And then look at these symbols on the top. Nothing? You don't have enough? Okay.
I don't have enough.
But you know, you're reminding yourself.
I can't. I'm thinking. There was a thing that I meant to tell you from earlier today. I was looking in Battlescribe at orc stuff because, as I told you, and as I will now reveal to the stream, I'm working on a crusade army called Mad Morks, which is like the Mad Max orcs. I just want to say, also, fuck everybody. I've told multiple people that, and whenever I mention the name Mad Morks, they're always like, very funny. You know, nobody's laughed. It's a good name. Anyways, one of the relics that you can get is, I can't remember the name of it.
And that was rude to say to the stream.
Yeah. No, you all are lovely. Everybody else, though. One of the relics that you can take as an orc is like, I can't remember what it's called, but it's like, I can't remember the person's name, but it's like Grot Smashes Finkencap. Anyways, no, that's it. I'm gonna discard this. I'm holding on to this one again because I have the card that says I can do that. So.
Yep. 5 gold.
Oh, I should get 5. I'm rich, dude.
And then, none of your cards currently are producing gold, so you get nothing from there. Experience comes at the end of the game. And I think that was it. You discarded, you collected your 5 gold, plus any gold that the cards produced. Play passes to the next player. Okay.
So do we draw?
So it goes to you. You played. Oh no, go back to me. So I will
And how many do we get now?
7.
7? Okay. Oh, so it's just the same.
This is round 2.
How many rounds?
4. So you play 4 rounds. Okay.
Cool.
Pie crumbs all over the place. I'm just making a right mess out of myself. Pig's dinner. Okay, you ready? I'm gonna shift these over here a little bit just so I got room. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Put those back on the pile.
And I have 8 technically because I held on to one.
Yes, I understand.
So I just wanted to make sure that's a thing that I could do.
Yes, because you can hang on to one based on
Whoa! Holy shit, dude. Sheesh.
well, that's a lot.
So I already know which one I want to
Okay.
hang on to. So
Well, once
wait.
you're ready, just trade.
And I would give you more than you would give me, right? Like the one I'm holding on to, if I want to hold on to the one I hung on to last time. I had this card from my first
Yep,
hand.
I understand.
Held that back
Yep.
to this hand.
Yep.
If I want to keep hanging on to this, like if I wanted to hang on to this again,
this is the last round you can hang on to it.
yes.
So
unless I get like another something that lets me hang on to it, right?
yeah, and I think you will wind up with one more card than me because of
Okay.
that. So you draw one from the draft deck.
Yeah. Okay.
The draft hand.
So and this just goes into my hand, and even though it's the one from last time, if I say I want to hang on to this, I don't draw any from this new hand.
you do draw one from that hand.
On top of that.
Yes, which is why I say you
Oh.
will wind up with one more card than me because you had that special ability that allows you to take that from the last. Holy balls.
That's what I said. I'm assuming we're looking at the same dude.
That 10-point monster?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, okay. I can kind of see the lay of the land here.
This is okay. I'm liking this so far. I kind of get how it works now. When you were reading the rules to me, I was getting it. I was hearing you. It didn't make any sense.
Yeah, no, a lot of games are like that. Like you. Yeah, this is gonna be a.
Okay, what is this one? Okay, I'll hang on to.
Okay. Yeah, you just gotta play it. You gotta dive in and you gotta play a couple rounds, and then it just all starts to fall into place.
Varna, the right hand of Varna. Wasn't Varna a character from like?
Vecna. D&D.
Oh no, I was gonna say wasn't Varna
The
a character?
eye of Vecna and the hand of Vecna.
I was gonna say like, wasn't Varna one of the characters from Heavy Metal? Or am I thinking of I don't know. Tarna.
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 Yeah.
Not Varna.
She's Tarakian.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're gonna waste. You'll wind up wasting a lot of cards. All right. Just keep passing that one back and forth because nobody's gonna.
How did
You'll
you
have
wind
to,
up with more than that one?
I don't know.
I'm gonna fuck this up somehow.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean. Oh, here. You'll wind up with one more than me.
Oh.
Yep. I should have 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep. You should have 8.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
7, 8.
8.
Yep.
Okay.
You might want to move these up here a little
Yeah.
bit, and then keep your play area so you can actually kind of have some room to move.
All right.
Okay. All right, and then it goes to me, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so let me see how I want to do this. I need to figure out.
I have a question.
Hold on 1 second. Okay, turn. Okay, we don't collect the gold till the end of the turn. Okay.
Yeah. And I have a question.
Yes.
The quests, they have a cost, like the class cost or whatever for the quests.
Uh-huh.
When you activate a quest, do you have to discard those that you, or is that only like a...
No.
Okay.
Nope, they stay in your hand till the end of the game.
Cool. That's all I want
Okay,
to know.
I'm buying a big expensive one. I wish I would have had this last time because I got to pay 2 less for this. So I'm spending 5 gold for Thunderbeard's hammer, and that gives me 3 more attack points and 3 experience.
All right.
And then really from there, I got to build those guys up. I'm gonna spend 1 on Blind Harry. He gives me no special benefits other than 1 experience point, and that's really all I can do. That was a shit hand. Oh, okay, so... Fuck. Okay. I got this card. I get 5 gold. And play goes to you. See, it's like you're always like, like when we play this, it always felt like, oh, just 1 card away, and you couldn't do it because you had to wait till the next turn.
Yeah.
Then the card goes away.
Yeah. So
unless you had the one that you had where it carries over and you can hang on to it.
So I'm going to play a blue League of Phoenix.
Okay.
And then a purple League of Phoenix.
Okay, stop. So this was one of the things that we had to clarify. 2 experience points for each other
League of Phoenix hero you control.
Yep.
So now, do I get...
So,
like...
Not for this one, but you would get 2
so
for this, 4 for 1 here, 6. They would stack.
So what I'm asking is, hold on. I had this
Put
one...
this one up top. Okay.
I had this one already.
Yeah.
By playing this, now do I get 2 XP from this one? And then, like, hold on. Do I get 2x? Does this card activate, giving me 2 XP for this, and this card activate, giving me 2 XP for that? Is that how that works?
Yes.
Okay. So I'm just. Can I take these right away?
Is this the first one you played?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I don't
get
XP
you don't get XP for that, but as soon as you got this, you get 2 XP.
Yes.
Okay. So take the 2 XP.
Okay.
Play the other card. Now you get 4 XP.
Actually, I'm just gonna. All right.
And at the end of the game, you count these.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You know, so that's the nice thing about those League of Phoenix cards.
So.
Okay, so you played that. You played that.
And I can actually play a quest.
Nice.
Yes. Because I have 3 blue,
3
and
mages,
3
and
green.
3 druids.
I can play Looking for Bargains, which is all cards cost you 2 less gold to play.
Nice. Very good, Deacon.
That's, and I'm going to exchange this real quick, so I need 1, 2...
You're making change?
Yeah, 3, 4, 5. So I have 5 tokens. I'm going to spend...
And as long as you got the gold, you can keep playing cards.
And I've got 3 gold. This is a 5 gold card, but it's only 3 gold because I'm good at the game and I can do that. So spending the 3 gold for Drummond the Greedy, a druid, Drummond the Druid, who lets me double my current gold, which is 4.
Drummond.
So I'm actually going to go 4, and instead I'm going to take a 5 and 3 1s.
Okay.
And
nice.
I don't like any of the other shit in my hand, so I'm gonna discard all of this.
Okay, look at your quest cards first before you do that. What types? Don't tell me. You don't have to tell me, but like, you may have something in your hand that might be on one of those. You want to consider that. Because otherwise, you wasted the quest cards.
Yeah. Okay. I guess I'll play this one. It's not my favorite card, but I will play it.
It still gives you one experience points at the end.
He's free because he's 2 gold, and all cards cost me 2 less gold to play. So he's just. Hold on. Well.
Yeah. See, now you're waking up and realizing it. Like.
Okay, so I'm also gonna play. That's the wrong card. That's the. Oh, here it is. I'm also gonna play this.
Yeah, and you might want to move those out.
So do I just? That's 1 gold. It cost me 2 less.
No, you don't get a refund.
It doesn't say to a minimum of 0.
You don't get a refund.
It doesn't say to a minimum of 0.
I'm pretty sure we looked that up online. You don't get a refund. It just costs you nothing. Yeah.
If you say so.
Yeah, believe me. So, Jerry and I like tried to turn over every stone that we could.
And then I'm gonna draw 5 gold.
Yep.
So putting me
You're
up
like
to...
Mr. Moneybanks over there.
Yeah, dude. I'm the Monopoly man.
Okay.
Not like I'm the Monopoly man, like the guy from Monopoly, but like I'm the Monopoly, man.
Yeah. Okay.
I should. Those are my
discard?
quests. I did. Okay. I was gonna discard these, but these are my quests, and I should probably hang on to these.
Okay. Here we go.
7, por favor.
1, 2, 3,
4, 5, 6, 8.
7. You almost threw me off there.
All right.
What do I have? Okay.
That's okay. Now I have a question.
Yes, I have an answer.
I don't. These.
It will cost you a slice of pie, though.
You have legs, don't you? Are your legs broken?
I do, but I'm like a primary host, so.
And I'm not.
I know.
So I have a card that affects other cards that cost 3 gold or less.
Okay.
The base cost, like this, for example, is 5. Could I say that costs 3 or less because at the time that I played it for 3 having this -2 card in effect?
No.
No.
Because that's the value of the card, and that's an effect that you played on it.
Okay.
Yeah. So under normal circumstances, without any of the modifiers, if you wanted to play that, it would cost you 5 gold.
I'll hang on to this one, I guess.
I think I know which card you have.
Yeah, you probably do.
Yep.
Did you choose one?
Yep, I did. Okay.
Mine. They're all mine.
You do the Princess Pride move.
Yeah. Oh, no, I was just going to keep them. Yep. What does this dude do? Oh, sick.
Let's see.
Oh, shit, that's probably copyrighted too. There are some...
Hold on, I gotta read this, and this is a confusing one.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. Okay.
Ooh, yikes. Oh, yeah,
Yeah, take a risk.
Oh, yeah, the card's left still, yeah.
Boy, that's a lot.
Yeah.
I mean, at this point, it's like, okay.
All right.
I want to.
Is it my turn or your turn now?
You just ended your turn, so it went to me. I dealt, so it goes to me.
Yes.
So this is turn 2, round 2. Okay. 3, 4, 5. I have 5 attack points.
Cool. What you gonna play?
I'm gonna play this monster,
Nice.
a zombie that gives me 5 experience points.
Awesome.
Then I'm gonna play.
Oh, fuck, that's copyrighted too.
I know it's tough, isn't it? Like not to whistle.
Every song I love is copyrighted.
I'm gonna pay 1 gold to play this whetstone. So I need 4 in return. Now I have an attack power of 3, 4, 5, 6.
Cool. Cool.
And
Hey, question. Really important question, actually.
yeah.
This quest effect, this continues over rounds,
Yeah,
right?
till the end of the game. Oh, and hold on. I can play 2 quests.
Whoa. Big man, what you got?
So
What do you have?
free the princess.
Mm-hmm.
Princess Buttercup. Once per round, when you defeat a monster, you may play a hero for free. That is, it's okay if you have a hero.
Oh, you should have waited to play that.
Yeah. Well, I also have to have a hero, and I can tell you, because they're going to get played anyway,
Oh.
I don't have a hero. And the other one is Find King Arthur's Sword.
Sounds
This
impressive.
gives me 5 attack power
Wow.
and 5 experience.
Oh. That's going to be
So
tough
you can
to
see
catch
how
up.
like
Yeah.
the game can. Ooh, ow! It's the trigger finger
Yeah.
clicking on me. You can see how quickly
Yep.
this can turn around. Now watch this. Okay, read it and weep. 5, 8, 10, 11. I now have
Nice.
11 attack power.
Oh,
Okay.
what are you going to do? What are you going to do?
So the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna attack the Black Dragon. Oh no! It's the
No,
Black
that's
Dragon,
us. How
not
could
the
you do
Black
that?
Dragon. That gives
How
me 7
could
gold.
you?
5, 6, 7. So
You
now,
monster.
yeah, you monster. Now I've got 11 gold.
You can also play a hero for free if you want.
Right, but like I said, I don't have heroes.
No?
But what I can
Wow.
do for 8 of the gold that I have is I'm gonna play Hidden Dagger of Death.
4 more attack power and 4 gold.
So that's 8, 5, 6, 7, 8. There goes that, and then I might as well just take. I should have just paid the thing out.
Well,
Oh,
you
I don't
gotta
get that till
gold
the
at
end. Yep, but I do get the experience.
No.
Yeah, you get the. Oh no, you're right.
Count them at the end.
Except for monsters.
Well,
you get
except for
immediately.
monsters.
Yep.
But
Wow,
the Black Dragon
that's
didn't.
loaded. 4,
Yeah.
4, and 4. Okay. So now my attack power is 9, 10, 13, 15. So this is where it gets fun. Okay?
For you.
Golden Ram. Draw 2 cards.
I shouldn't have let you go on first.
Golden Ram.
Oh, you sick son
Draw
of a
2
bitch.
cards.
Why do I even do this? You put these there on purpose.
No. Dark Lord. It's 9 attack points. Gives me 10 experience points.
Congrats.
It gets better.
For you.
Necromancer. 4 attack points. I can easily defeat it. You may play a card with gold cost equal to or less than your total attack. So my total attack is 15. I can play anything up to 15, but I can only play 1 card. That's the important thing. So I'm going to play Bard's Lute.
I thought I had a good combo. Ugh.
Yeah, it's not going to benefit me now,
You get XP and attack.
but I will
in the
get
end.
XP and attack next time. And then 3. I can't play that one.
I just realized I have literally nothing on the board that gives me
Oh!
any sort of damage.
Wait a minute. The effects last till the end of the round.
Okay.
So for 2 gold pieces...
What's the card say?
It says, if you control a card of each class, you may play this card for free.
Okay.
So...
Well, you already played it for free. Necromancer.
That's true. But this one's going to gain 2 XP for every other card that if I get more League of the Phoenix.
Yes.
So I'm fine there, okay? And then I'm done. I can't play...
Wait.
What?
Okay, never mind.
Yeah, okay. So I'll discard. I will draw 5 gold. And
my turn yet?
that's it for me.
Alright. Mage Trainer, playing him free because he's only 2 gold.
Okay.
Okay. He does not give me anything super important for the rest of this round. I can play mage cards for 2 less gold. The next card only costs 1, so it doesn't even impact that.
Okay.
It's Noble Mage Apprentice.
He only affects mage cards. You can play mage cards for 2 less?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's not really worth anything. It's free, so might as well.
Experience points, yeah.
And experience points, yeah, but it's free. We're going to play...
I'm going to move this down,
Yeah.
move these down a little bit, and then that way it opens up some room for you here.
Going to play Garrick the Green. Gain 1 XP for every other druid card, so that's 4 XP. I'm going to exchange this 1
Nice.
for another 5.
For 2 gold, that's pretty nice.
Yeah, for free, actually, because...
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
For 2 less.
Yep. And then I'm going to play Cedric, the People's Champion. I gain 1 XP for each card I control that costs less than 3 gold. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Sweet. Take a 10 and
So-
2, yeah.
I got a bit of XP.
Yeah.
I got more than you.
I'd say. Do you? I got
Yeah.
20 now.
10, 20, 22.
Yep.
But I'm not done.
But wait, that's not all.
Am I done?
There's more.
I might actually... No, I might actually be done.
No, the
And
camera froze.
yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe we just blow it up for the rest of the thing.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I got to figure out why it's crashing, though. I mean,
13. What's 7 plus 9? 16. Fuck. Just one more turn. Do I play that or do I play that? While you do that, I'm going to exchange a 5
Okay.
for 5 ones. And I'm going to...
That's a bummer. I wonder why that's happening now all of a sudden.
Yeah. I'm going to play 9 gold. Oh. For the Chains of Fenrir. It's a red warrior card. So. Oh, wait. No. Taking 2 back because I have the card that lets me pay 2 less. So I'm paying 7 gold, not 9.
Oh, OBS, Streamlabs OBS is frozen on us.
Yay!
I'm sure the stream's still going, but
Yeah,
that sucks that we lost the camera. We'll have to try to fix that.
Yeah. Oh well. Alright, that's my turn. I discarded... I actually get more gold this time because...
What's weird is we can refresh chat.
This guy gives me 4 gold per thing. So I get 9... Yeah, I get 9 gold. 5...
Wait, who gives you...
The Chains of Fenrir gives me 4 gold per turn.
Yes, when you collect your gold at the end.
So I get 9 gold this turn.
Yep. Oh, I didn't collect my gold last time.
No, you didn't.
So 5.
Do you have anything?
5 plus 4. Yeah. So well, you get the 4. You get the 5 for the normal
Yeah.
end of the turn, and then
Okay.
4.
So we both.
So
got
I'm
the
gonna
same.
I'm gonna take this, and I'm
Awesome.
gonna put a 1 back. Okay.
Fuck, we're tied.
Except you got more experience points.
Yes. For now.
So you would win technically if it were.
Well, that was
Okay.
my third turn. That was my third round.
Oh, okay.
It's up to your
So-
fourth. This is it.
So this is
This is
4th round, phase 1. Okay.
this is for all of the
All the chips.
yeah.
Okay. So let me deal these out. I'm gonna shuffle again. There are 2 things that I screwed up last time, and it was basic maintenance stuff that I should have done. Don't scramble those up.
I'm not.
Keep them in order
I'm not.
because I think that impacts the draw.
Do monsters not give you XP? Oh, some of them.
Some of them do. Some of them give you gold.
Oh, some of them give you.
Some
XP
of them have
already.
really good
Oh yeah.
draw 2 cards
Yeah.
or play a card of this value. Okay. 1, 2, 3,
Fuck.
4,
Fuck.
5,
Fuck.
6, 7.
Fuck. Mothers.
Okay. Before I do anything, I'm playing a quest card, Deacon.
Yeah.
You're gonna love this one.
I'm-
Copycat. Copy the effect of another player's quest. So what? Actually, I probably should have waited.
Yeah.
-2 gold.
Although I had a better one. You
Yeah.
would have liked the one that I could have played.
Yeah. Well, I was gonna say I should have waited till you played a better one, but you know, sometimes you need the gold to keep things moving around.
Yeah.
So okay, I'm gonna take that. I'm ready to switch cards.
Man, I got the shittiest, stupid hand. Oh, you did too. Man.
Oh, our camera, our Streamlabs is
Oh,
frozen.
I'm pissed. All right. Did you take those? Did you?
I have not. I was
Yeah.
infatuated with what's going on over there.
Oh wait, no. I want to put this back. I want to put this back.
What?
Sorry. The card that I drew, I looked
Uh-huh.
through and I realized I don't want that card. That's dumb and stupid, and I don't like it. And so I'm choosing a better one. Yeah, boy.
Okay.
Oh. What is that? Oh. I thought there was a giant like burr stuck to my foot or something, but it was just one of the Velcro pads for tying cables together. Yeah, these kind of suck.
I don't know. I I don't know. I think they're working out okay. Oh, I wonder what Praj is doing tonight at Gamehole Con. Can you pull the stream up on your phone and see if it's still going?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure it probably is, but like, I can't do anything in Streamlabs OBS right now.
Oh, where's your phone to pull it up on?
It's right here.
Oh my god, it's 10:30.
Yeah, well, I put this on till 11, so ours goes till 11.
Yeah.
Yeah, according to this, it's still broadcasting.
All right, so
It says we've got one viewer, and there's
Yay.
nobody in chat. So I apologize for anybody who's out there.
it's a bit of a slow stream tonight.
Yeah, it is a bit of a slow stream tonight. We kind of expected that, but I'm really disappointed that that camera locked up. So,
So here's what you have to do real quick. Look at these ones.
yeah.
Draw a card. Okay, and then when you're done with that, look at these ones and draw a card because I've already drawn and chosen out of this one while you were doing that.
Why?
Like, put it back. Because we're at 3.
Yeah.
Yeah. See,
Yeah.
if I put this back, we'd both be at 3. I already drew one and chose one. So this is just for when you're done. This is here.
Oh,
because
okay.
I'm ready to switch.
Okay.
Fuck.
Okay. Okay. All right.
Let's go. All right, your turn.
Yep. So.
Oh, wow. Holy shit.
For 1 gold. Oh, this will cost me
this is in
nothing
the
because
wrong area.
I'm copying the effect of that. So cards cost me 2 less gold.
Mm-hmm.
So this is going to be free. It lets me draw 2 cards.
Okay.
Okay, and then this is going to be free because it costs 2 gold.
Yep.
This is League of Phoenix, so that's 2 of them.
You get
So
2
I get 2 XP.
Yep. But it only activates the one.
Correct.
Yep.
I'll play this because why not? It's free and it's 1 experience point.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to defeat the Golem. That gives me 4 gold. 1, 2, 3, 4.
I should probably just exchange mine, huh?
I'm gonna defeat the baby dragon. The baby dragon.
So okay, so killing the black dragon wasn't enough.
No,
Now you gotta kill
now I
the
gotta
baby
kill the baby
dragon
too, yep.
You sick.
Kill the
Wow.
dragon. Kill the dragon.
I can't believe you.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna kill the Dark Lord too while I'm at it, because, you know, screw it, why not?
Satan.
Satan. Okay, that gives me 10 experience points.
Nice. Holy shit.
Yep. Then
I don't think I can win this one. I'll be honest.
I will play the Royal Ring for 2 gold because I'm copying the effect of your card. And I will play Strahan the Bard for 2 gold because at the end it would give me gold, and at this point the gold's not really going to matter because this is the last one. And then I don't really know if this is going to do anything or not. This will give me like combat points, but I think that's it. So is it worth it? No. I'll just discard it.
Alright.
And then I'm going to collect 5 gold plus
6.
6 more on top of that.
Alright. My turn.
Yep.
Master Summoner. 4 gold.
Okie doke.
Her effect is, for the rest of this turn, cards that cost me 4 gold or more now cost me 2 less.
Nice.
So immediately I'm going to play Piran the Beggar, which is normally 4 gold, for free, because -2 here, -2 there.
Okay.
Then I'm going to play Rymorn. Rymorn?
I don't know.
4 gold, -2, -2
Yep.
for that, for free.
Okay.
Then I am going to play Noble Druid Apprentice for free because it's only one, and
Yep.
I'm at a -2. It's just a free XP. Then I'm gonna play Warrior Mage Apprentice for free because it's only 2, and I can do that.
Yep.
I'm going to play Battle Staff for 1 because it's -2 and it's a 3 thing. Then I fucked up. No, I didn't. Then I'm going to play. You ready for this?
Yep.
League of the Phoenix.
Okay.
That gives me 2, 4, 6
Yep.
right off the bat, and
Well
then
played.
I'm going to play a quest card, which isn't really that good. It just gives me 2 attack, 2 gold at the end of the thing, and 2 XP.
Okay. Yeah, so at this point, the XP are really going to be
Yeah.
what's up. All right, that's it. That's the end of round 4.
Now we tally, huh?
Now we tally up. So let me read end of game. After 4 rounds have been completed, players tally up XP to determine the winner. Add up any XP on heroes, weapons, and quests in play. Add up any XP tokens earned. Reveal and add up any end of game quest XP. Sometimes you might have a card that says at the end of the game,
Yeah.
you know. Player with the most XP at the end of the game is the winner. If the scores are tied, the player who has the most cards in front of them is the winner. If the game is still tied, those players share the victory. Okay, so.
Alright, I've got my XP tallied.
Okay, what'd you have?
What do you have? You go first.
65.
Fuck, I had 56.
Let me double check just to make sure. 20, 30, 2, and 8 is 40, 2, 46, 49, 50, 53, 55, 58, 63.
Hold on. I think you're having.
You think I'm having a Griffin moment?
I do
So
actually.
there's 10, 20, 30.
Hold on.
32.
Can you move your token so I can see what's there? Like
Yeah.
you got like a 10, a 10.
That's 10, 20,
a
30,
5, a
32,
5. So,
33,
hold on.
34, 38, 40, 42, 43, 46, 50,
Hold on.
53, 54, 55, 60, 63.
Yeah, 63.
Yep.
Shit.
Good game.
Good game.
Do you like that?
Yeah, I'll kick your ass next time.
Yeah, I believe you probably would, because that's what usually
This
happens.
saved my ass. The -2.
Yeah.
That was such. Like, I was able to. I mean, look at the amount of cards
Yeah.
I have versus. I'd say based on the amount of cards, I won.
Well, count them. You count the quest cards, too, in
No,
play.
I did. I counted
Count how many you have in play.
Oh, how many cards?
How many cards are in your play right now?
Fuck, 1, 2, 3.
Did you have one quest that you could not play?
Yes.
Flip that back over. Doesn't matter. Just pick one card. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I know. So I got 1, 2, 3. 24.
20.
Yeah. So if it was based on the number of cards we had, I would have won.
Sure. Yeah. But that's if we would have been tied for
Yes,
experience points.
You'd how many? 63?
63. Yeah.
Hey, look at the pie over there.
Nice try. Nice try. That was a good game.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for tuning in.
Yeah.
And we apologize for the technical difficulties with the camera there. We are here every Friday and Saturday from 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. Central.
Yep.
We're just we decided to make tonight a late night. Tune in tomorrow. We'll be back tomorrow same time, 8 p.m. Central to 11 p.m. Central for Piehole Con Day 2.
Piehole Con
Hopefully
2.
we'll get these damn camera issues sorted out here and figure out why this camera crapped out on us. I don't know if it's this USB hub I have or what, but check us out on Instagram. Our Instagram handle is at Black Dragon Tavern online. You can check us out on Facebook. We're facebook.com/Black Dragon Tavern. You can check us out on our Twitch page. You can get our YouTube link and our Discord server link. That's on our About page here on Twitch. And I
Twitter.
think that's it.
At
Twitter.
Tavern_Black.
That's right. And thanks for tuning in. We'll see you tomorrow night.
See you then. Do you want to pull it up just to make sure that the stream is actually over because that's frozen?
Yeah, I have to try to... I'll probably just have to close it down from here.
No more pie.
This is closing. This is not closing.
Yeah.
Do Control-Alt-Delete and kill it because it's not working for me there.
Oh, I want another piece so bad. An error occurred.
Wait, what's it say?
I'm gonna click no.
Okay. See what it's doing now. Did it unfreeze?
I mean, I closed it.
Okay.
So. Alright.
Alright.
I have a game that I have to go catch because I said I would be on at 10.
Okay.
But,
alright. Well, we can talk tomorrow about what we want to play.
There was one that we were talking about playing, the Munchkin 40K.
Okay. Is it a 2-player game?
I don't know, you said it was.
Well...
3 to 6.
Shoot.
Do you know anyone who is not COVID, or who is COVID safe and not at Gamehole Con?
I'd have to DM people because I can't post on Facebook, but...
What about Chris? Is he going to Gamehole?
He is not. I could probably hit him up.
Yeah, bring him over. Tell him, you know what you can do? You can hit him with, you know where I'm going, right?
What?
You know, I was gonna say you could hit him with the Assassin's Creed thing. Join us for pie.
Oh, yeah.
You remember that?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I do. Oh, the stream is not done, Deacon. Alright, I gotta fix this.